So adorable, but you know what? It's a smart radio system. In fact, okay, I am shocked at how cute this is. I need to have this in my handbag. It's so adorable. But here it is. Imagine having a system, and this is from our friends at AIWA, that is called the Handy Mate. And what it does, it's an AM/FM radio, which we love, but it also has multiple ways to keep it charged, and it also is an emergency system. You know, very much with the EcoFlow, we're talking about this time of year, really it's kind of any time of year, you just don't know when you're gonna lose power. You wanna know what's going on. You just wanna listen to your favorite radio station will be fun as well. This is gonna allow you to do that. The colors are as cute as can be. We have black, gray, blue, orange, red, or periwinkle. How cute. Lori Leland, come on out.
Hey girl, is this adorable?
Lori used to be a former host here at HSN, and she brings us amazing goodies for our home, including great electronics. Okay, so I thought, so an emergency radio system. Like my husband—
You thought some big clunky thing.
My husband had one, I don't even know where it is. I mean, you could crank it, which this can do to power it. Solar, but you could crank it, but the thing was giant. It was so ugly.
Right?
This one is adorable.
Adorable. Isn't it so cute? And the colors are fantastic. So just so you know, this one is the periwinkle down here, kind of that bluey purple. We call it blurple in my household because my son made up the word, but I love that periwinkle. Orange, super cute. I'm holding the red and so are you. We also have the black and then there's that gray, but they're adorable, right? With their styling.
Adorable.
And we love AIWA as a brand. They are sound innovators. They are a legacy brand. They've been in business since 1951. They started in Japan. So the sound quality is out of this world. But what you're gonna love about it, you turn it on, look at the backlit analog tuning dial right here. It's orange and glowing. You have not only AM and FM, but you also have your weather band as well. So that's your NOAA channels. So that's your National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration channels. That is outside. Those are channels outside of the AM/FM bands that gives you up to the minute, up to the second weather information. So if you're concerned about severe weather in your area, if you want to know what's going on in your area, this is going to be the ultimate way to get that information, and a typical radio doesn't have those channels. So if you care about emergency preparedness, which we all need to be aware of and on top of, if you're ever dealing with an emergency, maybe power outage, this has a built-in flashlight as well. Bright, brighter, and brightest. That's your three versions here. So there's bright, brighter, and brightest, all right there. Maybe you're out camping, maybe something happens, you're taking a walk, you need to set off a siren and blinking lights.
That's really loud.
It does that as well, and it's really loud. It's 95 decibels, so this is perfect for all of your emergency situations too. And then Suzanne, did you see this over on the side? So there's two little spots here where you're gonna be able to put this great little lanyard, and this lanyard can go around your neck. And you might be like, why am I putting a lanyard around my neck? There is a built-in bladeless fan. So now you have three speeds of fan if you want to cool off, if you want to cool down. Isn't that the most incredible thing?
Wait, it actually's got some oomph to it. Wait.
It does. It's got some power to it.
Look, my hair's moving. Look.
I know.
Slow-mo. I need that slow-mo kind of thing going on. Look at that, you guys.
Too much hairspray.
I do, but no, look at mine. Mine's working.
Yeah, yours is great.
It's really powerful.
It's
look
super
at that.
powerful.
Here, we'll do a
Three
double.
different, oh my goodness.
Sorry,
it's like
I just got it in your lip gloss. Wait, no, wait.
all good.
This is
So
what blew me away. The way you can power it. Because you're all thinking, oh Lord,
I didn't even tell you that.
No.
I made that a
thinking,
secret.
I know, I'm so excited. You're thinking, oh Lord, I'm gonna have to get tons of batteries. Okay, hit him with this part.
Okay, are you ready? So there are three ways to charge this. Yes. We're including a charging cable that you can simply and easily plug in. It's USB-C, so it's rapid charge. Use the brick that came with your phone, plug it into your computer, however you want to be able to charge it. It is so simple, okay? And we love the USB-C. They are faster charging. And this is that port and that plug that is uniform all the way around, so it's really easy to plug in. You plug it right here, and then you're gonna be able to recharge it really easily. It has a 5,000 milliamp built-in battery, so that's a ton of power, okay? And then take a look at this. Do you see this blue light right here?
Yes.
Look, there's a blue light glowing. That's from the built-in solar panel, and guess what it's doing, Suzanne? It is actually charging in the lights. In our studio
lights.
right here,
not just
right
sunlight.
now.
Wow.
So not just sunlight. And then you also have that dynamo crank, like you were saying, that big old honkin' monster that you guys had does. And all you do is you gently do the turn. You don't have to go fast and crank on it, but all you do is just gently turn it, and then guess what? About 5 minutes is gonna get you 15 15 to 20 minutes of use on your brand new AIWA radio.
That's amazing.
It's
really amazing.
It really is.
How long of its full charge does it last?
It depends on what you're doing. So if you're listening
Let's say
to
I listen to radio.
Okay, so it's going to be multiple hours.
Okay, good.
And it really kind of depends on how charged it is when you start.
Sure, of course.
Right? So I would say probably 4 or 5 hours.
Okay, gotcha.
And then you are going to be able to plug it in, turn the crank, or put it in the sun for additional use.
And if I plug it in, I can use it at the same time.
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. I mean,
isn't that so
and
cool?
it's just so cute and clever at the same time. I got to tell you, I adore the fan. The
I do
fan's
too.
blowing me away.
That's
Because
next
a lot
level.
of times, well, again, think about this. If you're in an emergency situation, and we'll get into it pretty heavily with the EcoFlow, you know, you're like, okay, it's hot, I'm sticky, there's no lights, what am I gonna do? Well, you actually have a fan built in. Also, I love the size of this. If you're going to the amusement park, or I'll tell you even what's better, maybe you are out at the kids' baseball game and you kind of want to listen to the pro baseball game, but you're in the sun watching the kids play. You know, you could listen to your favorite radio station and get cooled off at the same time.
You absolutely can. Headphone jack back here at the back so you can plug in for private listening.
Also, it'll power your phone.
I was just about to show you that. I'm
great
trying to
minds.
surprise you with something.
I did my research.
You did. You know everything. So you can plug this in, and 5,000 milliamps, that is basically the battery power of a lot of cell phones.
That's great.
So it could completely charge your cell phone on the go. So think about this. This is going to be your entertainment and your fun for AM and FM radio. It's your emergency band radio. Those, see, take a look at that charging as we go right here. Those radios typically, they cost at least this amount of money, and they only do one thing. Those NOAA radios, they give you access to those VHF channel, UFH channels, sorry, that you're going to be able to get from the government. And these are governmental channels. The only way to get them is with a dedicated radio that has them. And as you travel, maybe across the United States, you just tune in where you are, and it's going to give you localized weather. So it's going to give you up to the second information, and it's constantly broadcasting. So a ton of my friends that are boaters here, they use this radio to see what the boating conditions are going to be.
Because it could change so rapidly.
Oh my gosh, and here in Florida too, you know, it could rain any second and does. But the great thing about this is so lightweight and portable, you can take it, like you said, in a boat, or you can take it. My in-laws love to camp, and they have a very small camper. They don't want to have to pack a radio and a NOAA radio and a flashlight and a fan, you know, a personal fan. This is going to do all of that. It even replaces your portable device charger too, all in something that just weighs a few ounces.
And think about this, if you've got solar power, it's going to repower itself, so then you can continue to recharge your phone.
That's right.
Right? Or you can use the crank and charge your phone up. Like if you say, oh, a lot of us have EcoFlow. I'm sure you have an EcoFlow too.
Yes,
a lot of us have it, but what if you're on the go, if you're running around? Maybe you're in a car. Maybe it's in the car in the middle of winter, and let's say, God forbid, you get stuck somewhere. Well, guess what? You've got the emergency, you've got the siren to get attention, but you can keep your phone charged using this. And remember, all you need is light or crank it up, and that's going to continue to be its own little charger. Well, let's do some math here.
Yep.
If you were just buying an AM FM,
sorry. Got to show you that. So cool. And it flashes too.
But think, you know, if we just sold you a little lipstick charger for your phone, how much does that cost? I'd say 20 bucks, okay? Okay, now let's do an AM FM radio, because we've sold lots of cute little radios here. We're talking, you know, $25, $35 for that.
Around 40,
Then let's do a really multi-purpose flashlight. You buy that. Okay, let's talk about an automatic fan. We sell automatic personal fans day in and day out.
Of course.
Again, what are those? Probably about $19 to $25, right?
Right.
What am I missing here? A NOAA Weather Channel. If I just bought a radio to listen to NOAA, then that's going to be another, what, $20, $30. So think about that. I haven't even covered it all. Yeah, think of all the space. You don't need all that junk anymore.
Exactly.
Just, I'm telling you, just to get it for the personal fan, because it's really a strong fan.
It's powerful. Three levels.
It's really worth it. And then you have all those emergency benefits on top of it.
Oh my gosh, and it's rechargeable anywhere you go.
Yes.
So you could be totally on the go, untethered, off the grid. Maybe you're camping, hiking. Maybe you're someone that enjoys nature. I know Ty Mayberry, one of our hosts, likes to run. He likes to, you know, go into these remote areas. He's got a backpack with him. I mean, this could be a lifesaver in some situations.
The fan too, look.
I know, it's so, I love it.
It's really a strong
fan. It's powerful. So
you
three
can be
levels.
at that amusement park and have this in the baby stroller and just say, I'm dying. Or the kids are dying and you're like, here, cool off, it's okay.
Oh my
gosh, or it could be at a sporting event where you're outside and you're smoking hot. And here's what's cool, because it's got a head, you imagine The worst thing to do here in Florida is to try to go to an outdoor professional football game or even a high school game. So you put the earplugs in, right? So you're listening to that game in here, and you've got the fan going at the same time. And then when power starts to run out, even if you're sitting in the middle of a big stadium, you literally are cranking this up.
I know.
And then you've got power again, so you can continue to listen to
You can listen to your commentators on the radio.
Yeah, you can listen to your commentators.
Yes.
A lot of people do that. They want to hear their home commentators.
Exactly.
And watch the game live and have a fan to cool you off. I am all in on this.
I'm all in too.
Okay, Rocky,
so good.
What's happening with this? I know it has got to be just huge. I know it is. And I want to give you an update on colors because this is brand new. You guys are getting the first shot at this. It would even look cute on a shelf. No one would know this is a full emergency system. You guys are loving the red and you're loving the orange. That's cool. So the red and the orange, and the orange is the most limited. There's our periwinkle blue. We've got the black and we have the gray. I would get this for everybody as a gift for sure. I would give it to a Father's Day gift. A birthday gift would be brilliant. Just, hey, I'm thinking about you. And it is that emergency time of year where we really start to get kind of super serious about it.
Yeah, that's true.
This looks cute and is totally usable. Listen to your favorite AM, FM stations in the kitchen. But when an emergency happens, all of a sudden you grab this and this becomes even more important.
That's exactly right. Great for day in and day out entertainment, but then also peace of mind in that emergency situation. So you've got the NOAA channels, and here's how easy it is to tune in and dial. You're gonna get this home, it's gonna have a partial charge on it already, so you can start using and enjoying. It does come with that charging cable, as I mentioned. You're gonna plug it into the back. I'll show you that in a second. And then you're going to be able to fully charge it, but it's also charging right here in our studio lights. It was charging in my home lights as well from that built-in solar panel on the top. So it's always kind of continuously charging. You have that handle crank, that dynamo crank that you can crank, or you can plug it in. So 3 different options for you. Tuning is easy. Here's where you turn it on right here. Here's where you're selecting if you're doing the AM, FM, or WB stands for weather band. And again, those are the NOAA channels. So the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration channels, that specific dedicated weather band put out by the government that you have to have a dedicated radio to be able to pull in. This does that, plus the AM and the FM, which is huge. It's hard to find that these days for around $40, and this does so much more.
And it charges your phone. And you don't have to worry about batteries or even having electricity because it's the solar and the crank. I have got to tell you, because think about all the space it would take to get all those different things that you'd have to put in a big old tub for your emergency preparedness kit. This could sit, it's so cute little on your counter in the kitchen, and then when, you know, hits the fan, you go, wait, I've got it. Especially that emergency radio on the weather. That's so important because if they're doing tornado warnings, you know, hurricane watches, weather, storms, winter, it doesn't matter. Having that, and people will buy a radio just to have that, get the NOAA, right?
NOAA, yeah.
NOAA,
exactly.
And they'll buy a separate radio just for that because they want to know what's going on with the weather immediately.
And typical radios don't do that. Just your AM and FM bands, they don't have the NOAA station. So this one does. You also have that flashlight. So instead of having to pack a flashlight or figure out if your flashlight's charged, you don't worry because this has that really powerful built-in battery, or you can sit it in the sun, or you can crank it if you want. So we love that bright flashlight. 3 different levels here. Bright, brighter, and brightest is what they call it.
Bright
I
on
love
this.
that. It's so bright. It's like a floodlight. So that's really impressive. Press and hold, and that's going to activate that super loud 95 decibel siren, and it also blinks the lights. So maybe, you know, you are hiking and you get lost. This is going to help you. Maybe your car breaks down by the side of the road and you need to let other drivers be able to see you. It's late at night. That blinking light is going to help. So that's all built right in. And then let me just show you again. You're getting this lanyard. So this is how you wear it. You hook this side onto here and here. There's these little openings, and then you can wear this right around your neck and adjust it if you'd like to. And it has the fan facing up when you do that, so that now you can get the 3 levels of the fan.
I'm all about this fan.
Medium, and high.
Look,
oh my gosh, it feels so good. It's great, right?
This is the best part. You know, when those hot days, you're like, you know, like, I'm sweating. I got to use this.
I know, right?
Oh, my.
So useful. You're going to love it.
I honestly think this is one of the most brilliant things I've ever seen.
I think so, too.
I do. It's just smart on every
I was
level.
jumping up and down when I got it. I had no idea. I was like peeling away the layers. It's like an onion.
Yeah, it's just you keep discovering more and more. It's just so smart and so versatile.
Great gift.
And remember, you never have to plug it in. You don't have to go search for power. You've got 2 different ways without ever plugging it in to power this up. It is really smart. All right, guys, if you want the orange or the red, the orange the most limited. We've got the red. Easy gift ideas. Easy gift ideas.
And affordable.
Oh yeah, oh the price is so good.
So
By the way,
affordable.
3 flex pays on this too. All right, thanks Lori.
Thanks, girl,
It's
great to
really
see
cool.
you.
I will be very surprised if this lasts very long.
You're gonna want me to try to outdo this next time, and I don't know how to do that. This is so good.
The only thing I thought of, I did think of one thing.
What?
Would be able to plug your phone in and listen to your music off your phone.
So yeah, that would be good.
So maybe they could.
I'll speak to the team at Iowa. We'll work on that for Generation 2.
If they make that happen, then everyone will want this. It's really awesome. Thanks.
Thanks,
you
girl.
asked. I did. I thought.